my dear 4th standard children. I hope you are all doing well, children. And you remember in my previous class, what did we learn about? Yes, we learned about travel. Then we studied about safety first. And after that, what did we do? You remember, children? I asked you to do something. I told you we learned the lesson, a jolly ride on a Namma metro. You know, Apurva and Satvik had gone with aunt to have a jolly ride on Namma metro. And remember what I told you. I asked you to take your parents, to ask your parents to take you on a jolly ride on Namma metro. It's been a week, children. Did you go? I hope you have gone. And you would have enjoyed that ride, right? I'm just going to take you back and show you some of the picture so that I will recall whatever you have learned in this last 2 weeks. Let's see some pictures, children. Okay, we will watch some pictures, right? So here we go, which you learned about Namma metro. Right, children? Correct? Yes. You see? So that I can show you much clearly about Namma metro. And you see how it is inside the metro train. Okay, this is how it is inside the metro train. And these are the seating arrangements which are made. And these are the bridges by which the railways in which the train moves. And if they are overbridge, you see, they will see the trees and the plants and the road if they are on the bridge. And inside, if they are in the cellular, if they are under bridge, it's like this. Okay, children? So now this is about Namma metro. Safety first, you have also learnt about zebra crossing. When you need to use zebra crossing and how you should look from left to right and right to left. Look, you see this picture, children? This is a picture of a zebra. You see, zebra has black and stripes. That's why, see the road also black with white stripes. That's it. That's the reason they called it as zebra crossing. And it is always safe, children, to cross at zebra crossing. Okay? Now you see some of the pictures. And also, I'm going to take you to the traffic signals. Okay, I know that you've learnt it. Remember, stop says the red light, go says the green. I'll just show you the picture once, okay? Okay, here is the traffic signals, children. This is how it will be on the roads. You see the red light, the green light and the yellow light, the amber light, or it is called the amber one. We say the amber one in between blinks to say change. All the 4 routes they can change. Right, children? So now we have come to the end of our lesson, but we have to do the exercises. Before I can take you to the exercises, I'm going to teach you a small little song and then we will move on to an exercise. Okay, children? Let's see. Yes, children. So this is a small little song and the song's name is called as Boom Cha Cha. Okay? What's the name of the song? Boom Cha Cha. The song goes like that. Like this. Boom Cha Cha, Boom Cha Cha, Boom Cha Cha, Boom Cha Cha. Time is up. Time is up. Ooh ya ya, ooh ya ya. Ooh ya ya, ooh ya ya. Let us learn. Let us learn. Boom cha cha, boom cha cha, boom cha cha, boom cha cha. Time is up. Time is up. Finish study. Finish study. Ooh ya ya ya. Ooh ya ya ya. Boom cha cha, boom cha cha, boom cha cha, boom cha Now we are free. Now we are free. Boom cha cha, boom cha cha, boom cha cha, boom cha cha. Time is up. Time is up. Ooh-ya ya, ooh-ya ya, ooh-ya ya, ooh-ya ya. We are free. So children, hope you enjoyed that song. Okay, you can practice it at home and have fun children. Now, let's move on to page number 59. On page number 59, open your textbooks to page number 59. Keep your pen or pencil along with you as I read. Understand what I'm reading. Right, children? Okay, let's move on. New words. Cousin. So you learned Satvik and Apurva were cousins. What is the meaning of the word cousin? A cousin is a child of your aunt or your uncle. Remember children, I also taught you, how do you call people, how do you call if your aunt comes, how will you call them? Will you say Rupa auntie or auntie Rupa? Right? You remember what I taught you? Okay. So, aunt should come first. Metro. An underground train system or elevated road system. Escalator, moving stairs. You watched the escalator moving last time. Handrails. Now, a metal bar serving as a support or a guard. Step off. Move out. Pride, being proud. Sliding doors, doors moving sideways. All these things, most of the things you will find it also in a mall children. Okay, now let's move on to page number 60. We have it on the screen. Okay, so I'm taking you to the screen so that your work will be much more easier. Okay, names of some places are given below. Say yes if the tokens are used there and say no if the tokens are not used there. Now, in my previous class, we told you that in a metro train they give you token, right? Or else, which are the other places that you need to get tokens? Okay? You would have gone with your parents or you would have watched your parents taking a token and waiting for that time. Remember children? Okay, what does a token serve for? What is the purpose of a token? A token will also help us to go one after the other at our time. Okay children? Right. Let's see. A clinic, a hotel, a bank, a class, a park. One more instruction children. When it is a clinic or you don't say a clinic, you say a clinic. You say a boy, a girl. Is that clear children? The sound is not a. You write it as a, but the sound is okay? So a clinic, a hotel, a bank, a class, a park. Now where do you get a token? Where do you take a token? You have to say if it's yes, yes, and if it's no, no. You do it yourself. Let's move on. Based on your answer, say whether the following statements are right or wrong. Tokens are used too. Okay? Now, why do we use tokens? If your answer is yes, right, tell whether it's right or wrong. Tokens are used to control the crowd. Is it yes or is it no? Tokens are used to attract people. Is it yes or is it no? Tokens maintain order. Yes or no? Serve first who comes first. You know, first come, first serve. Yesterday I was taking a class, okay, for standard 7. You know, when we go out somewhere, when it's especially a program, you always need to be on time. anything. We have to be earlier and we have to move first. Okay, children? It's better to go first. You know, in a wedding, if you go and if you go last, you won't get proper food at all. The first or second serving is very good. You get all the items. If you go last, there's hardly anything. So better be careful, children. Okay. Now, keep the place always busy. I mean, tokens are used to keep the place busy. Is it yes or no? Okay. Now, you have to use your understanding capacity, children. Understand what does the question mean. What is it asking you? With using a token. If a token is given, what is the purpose for the token? Is it to maintain order? Is it to come one after the other? Is it to show your timings? Is it to maintain things? Why is a token given? Understand and then you mark it. Shall we move on, kids? Okay, Baba. Let's move. Read and answer. Read and write answers. Now fill in the blanks. The answers are also given. So what you have to do is, in your assignments, write it in your question, in your reader, and send it to me on the assignment group. This is your assignment. Okay, children? Apurva and Satwik came from dash. From where did they come? The answers are also written. Apurva and Satwik came from Nandipur. Now, understand, children, you have to and must practice spellings. Okay? Apurva and Satwik, Nandipur. Can you tell me, why is Apurva, Satwik and Nandipur in capital letter? Okay? Very good. Because it's a proper noun. I remember I taught you about proper noun and common noun. Any particular name is a proper noun and it must and should begin with a capital letter. You always have to remember it. Then, so Namma Metro is in dash. So Namma means our. It's just in Kannada they are saying Namma, but the right thing, understanding is our. Which is our city? Bangalore is our city. So here we are writing Namma Metro is in Bangalore. Okay, what is the new name given for Bangalore? Okay, the new name is Bengaluru, children. Okay? A stair that moves is dash. A stair that moves is escalator. Okay? This stair is steps that you go upwards. We will know which train to board with the help of dash. We will know which train to board with the help of colored line. The gate will let us pass when we dash in the box at the gate. So your answer is, the gate will let us pass when we put the token in the box at the gate. When the train stops, dash opens. Your answer is, when the train stops, sliding doors open. Okay? We will know when we have to get off looking at dash. We will know when we have to get off looking at the display window. Now there's a display board and the display board will not only display but also they will also keep announcing that which area we have come and which place we are going next. Going to the Namma Metro is dash. Going to the Namma Metro is fun. Now, as you write, children, you also have to make sure that you have to read the sentence. Now, if you are at home, please open your mouth loud and clear and read it clearly so that you will be able to hear your own voice and know whether whether your pronunciation is correct or wrong. Okay, children? That's the other way of practicing how to read. One of the ways. Next one. Fill in the blanks, choosing from the ones given in brackets. So now, Nandipur, 2nd October 2013. So we have also learned about a paragraph writing and a letter writing. Let's see. Dear Devika, I'm fine. How you? Means how are you? You know, last week Apurva and I went. So, I'm fine. How you? You know, last week Apurva and I went to Bangalore. We dash. In your textbook, there's a gap. We staying or stayed. We stayed in our aunt's home. So, in our aunt's home, my aunt dash, taking. My aunt took us to a jolly ride on the Namma metro. We dash, got the tokens and got on. We got getting on. We got on the train. We dash, riding, rode, right. We rode through the underground and over the bridge. Really, it was fun to ride on the metro. See you, yours, Satvik. Now, I remember, children, we taught you about letter writing. Once you complete filling the blank, what I want you to do is read it fluently. Like, hi, I'm fine. How are you? You know, last week, Apurva and I went to Bangalore. We stayed in our aunt's home. My aunt took us to a jolly ride on the Namma metro. We got on the train. We rode through the underground and over the bridge. Really, it was fun. It was a fun to ride on the Namma on the metro. See you, yours, Satvik. So who's writing? Satvik is writing. To whom is addressing it? Is writing it to his friend Devika. So once you complete it, children, read it fluently. Is that clear? Now let's move on to jumbled words. Okay? These are all sentences and they are jumbled. Okay? The first part, this part is jumbled and that's the correct answer. Right, children? 2. I'd ride a bike like. Your answer should be I like to ride a bike. Okay? Once again, 2. I'd ride a bike like. I like to ride a bike. Like sail a boat, I'd too. I'd like to sail a boat. I to a bus like drive. I like to drive a bus. Fly like I'd to a plane. I'd like to fly a plane. A rocket launch to like I'd like to launch a rocket. Okay? I'd means I would. I would like to ride a bike. I would like to sail a boat. I would like to drive a bus. I would like to fly a plane. I would like to launch a rocket. Okay, children, let's move on. Look at Salim. He is trying to cross the road. Tell him 5 things that he must or must not do. Write them in the space provided. One has been done for you. Okay? So, they have given you one example. So, what must you do while crossing the road? So, one example is he must look to his left first. Right? All the other things, whatever you have learned in safety first, and then how you should cross the road, where you should cross the road, you know it. So, the other 4 points you added in your textbook. Okay, I'm moving because I don't want you to see the answer. Let's move on. Next one, spelling. Look at the ing forms of words given in the circle. They fit into 3 boxes. Right. So, here you have traveling, laughing, stopping, giving, seeing, looking, flying, singing, going, dancing, writing, reading, jumping, putting, kicking, moving, driving, riding, feeling, eating, playing, ruling. Now what must you do? You must just learn these spellings first so that you will be clear and you will understand, and then you can do the others. Find the answers given in brackets. So in the bracket it's given as bus, traffic, signals, bridges. Okay, let's do the first one. On a deep river, it joins the 2 banks. When it helped me cross it, I said, many thanks. Now, it's a river and then you have to move from one side to the other. How will you move? What helps you to move? Okay? So, you have to just select. Will a bus help you? Will a traffic help you? Will signal help you? Or will a bridge help you? So, once again I read it. On our deep river, it joins the 2 banks. When it helped me cross it, I said many thanks. Okay, I'm on this side of the river. I have to move to the other side of the river bank. What will help me? Will a bus help me? Will a traffic help me? Will a signal help me? Or will a bridge help me? Okay? Understand and you answer. You know the answers here. Next one. This house on wheel is running a race, taking people from place to place. This house on wheels is running a race, taking people from place to place. Okay? Again, you should look at your brackets. House on wheels. Is it a bus? Is it a traffic? Is it a signal? Is it a bridge? Clue is already given. It has wheels. So, which has wheels? Check in. Okay, the next one. 3 eyes have I, all in a row. When the red one opens, all freeze. Okay, 3 eyes have I, all in a row. When the red one opens, all freeze. threes. Once again, you have to go back to see where's your answer. Which has three eyes? There's a bus has three eyes. There's a traffic has three eyes. That too all in a row. Is it a signal or is it a bridge? Okay, children? The answers are given. You write it down. Done? Now, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to answer everything in your textbook and send it to me on the assignment day. Is that clear, children? Until then, I'll meet you in my next class. Bye-bye.